Hello. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. And happy Wednesday. Let's get to our ship. So, on Monday, we found a locator on our moon. The Nomai says the moon sucks, and the locator didn't work. So they built one on Brittle Hollow. We got there and the door was locked. Which makes sense, we should have checked the business hours of another planet. Brittle Hollow, Brittle Hollow. Is that it? I think that's it. Sure is, let's go. So, we found the note that said maybe the equator. There might be something on the equator. That might be it there, sort of in the middle. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Towards the planet now. There's another one of those things. Oh man, there's... land. Look, not every landing's gonna be perfect. I think it's better to land on the planet at all. Perfect. Good enough. Whoops, almost forgot the suit. Just open the hatch, immediately get sucked out, die. You'll be fine. I imagine we're not coming back. I love you, ship, but we have some exploration to do. Fingers crossed it doesn't sink into the planet or whatever. Where's that thing I saw? I saw a thing. Kind of like Groundhog Day. I'm just going to be less careful with things because it's all going to come back tomorrow. Okay. Oh, well, there's this. Trees detected. That's always good. Gonna make the immediate call. I'm going in through the roof. Okay. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm gonna go with harrowing because of the, all of the meteors. But hey, at least I made it to here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite, inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay. See, I'm a little worried because I don't know how long this part of the planet's gonna last, because now that we know it's brittle and sinks. That's interesting. Can I... Banjo's nearby. Ooh, that looks like ghost matter. Yeah. Okay, so look out for these little crystals. This seems to indicate ghost matter. And... here we go. Stairs. Oh, this is perfect. And these... oh, man. Thank you. I mean, I kind of knew this is what you were going to do, but God, it's disorienting. Alright, well, the planet's begun collapsing. I'm sure this is okay. This is safe. Ow! Gravity cannon. East, 400 meters. Which way's east? Guess it's that way. Ooh. I hear the banjo nearby, at least. You down there? What the hell is that? Oh, that's the structure. The sun points to this thing. We saw a kind of structure like this on the probe launcher. That is unfamiliar. No idea what that is. It looks like it's built into a mountain or something. And then that's the dome. Maybe we have to, like, activate these other two things to then go to the dome? Ugh, well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down below so I can refill my tank. Oh no. The Hanging City, north. Guess it's just this way. Christ. Okay, let's try to find our banjo friend. Kinda sounds like they're just down here. There's that thing. Scary black hole to look at. What the hell's that? Answer me. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It's a pretty big section of the planet to lose. I mean, game design-wise, I'm at least hoping that these important sections last the longest. Also kind of hoping my ship is still upwards, yes. Eventually it's not gonna be. Okay, well I imagine if we want to go there, we do that. Look at you! You're amazing! Ryback. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow. I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout here is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into whatever's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using the little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool! Actually, never mind. I mean, I figured I did, but I don't know. Oh, okay. If you do learn something new about this Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it. If you don't mind, I mean. Where should I explore here? Oh, wow. Where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very... no. Which is unfortunate, because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. It's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Just enjoying the banjo? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess. Seeing as I'm all Timberhearth Scott right now. Oh my god, that meteor. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean. So, maybe I can help. See you later. Thank you, Ryback. Just get some more fuel. Already got air. I really want to see what's in that tower. That's how we got down. Oh, that's pushing me away. Okay. So I can't go that way. Yeah, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Just check it out. Oh, these are probably the rings that I was seeing at the end of the last video after whatever happened to me. I hit the black hole and everything went freaky, which is, I imagine, what happens when you hit a black hole. Oh, it looks confusing in there. Oh, Christ. The crossroads. Okay, yeah, I guess this is how we get back, so just preemptively set that in case this starts falling. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. I imagine I can't walk this? Yep. Okay. We somehow need to move that onto there. Maybe, I guess. Any hints? Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. I don't know anything about the Quantum Moon. I haven't even found it yet. I mean, I know nobody's landed on it, but I wouldn't even know where to go if I wanted to land on it. Okay, I don't want to go down. I want to go up. Please and thank you. Where are we going? Other than up. Or down. You lose a lot of context when you're inside a planet. The Southern Observatory. Ooh. Can't believe we found it. Wow, that just disappeared. Huh. No. We're not ending like that. Ah. Okay. Ooh. Where would this take me? That... It's just gonna launch us out of here, I guess. Oh, our ship is 33 kilometers away. That's... that's a bad sign. Okay. Well, we're not leaving the planet, it seems. Again, that's kind of what I was thinking, but... it's nice to have that confirmed. Wait, what'd you pull out? Oh, no, am I not allowed in? But I'm such a good boy. I want to go into the observatory. Unidentified signal nearby. Trees detected, though. Oh, ooh. Okay. Is that... I think that's the tower that we were in at first. Oh, boy. Man, there's a lot to comprehend in here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. And then there's that thing. Wait, that's... looks like one of those things that moves when you're not looking at it. God damn it. It's gonna get confusing. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal. Even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess, I didn't notice until I read his notes. Oops. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Are things moving about? I mean, I kind of want to stand on it because there's clearly something up there. Already gone. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, we're not even near the observatory. Damn it. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. I mean, it's not what I most want to know, but it is interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get up there. Yes. Okay, what do you have? Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Interesting. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from the Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Yeah, tower shard. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to fall. That's the same one. Okay, yeah, it looks like it has a... God damn it. Yeah, I see messages already open on it, so I guess it's going to be the same. Well, our ship is technically getting closer. Did it land on that planet? That's incredible. Oh, no, that's not a planet. That's a meteor coming right for us. I'm sure we're safe. Oof. Well, surface integrity, 10%. What does that mean? Like of the planet? Whoa, what? Did that move? Why did it move? Huh. Well, there is a wall in there, but I don't think we can, like, translate it from here. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. That's bad. Shit. Well. Seems like you only get limited time on that. Whew. Hello. Maybe this is just a wormhole somewhere else on the planet. Wait, how far is our ship from here? Really close, actually. So this is like spitting us out somewhere else. I have no idea where. But these are all the shards from Brittle Hollow. Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna get back to our ship. Match velocity. Okay. Okay, here we go. Repair. We need our headlights in space. I think that's everything. Okay, cool. Can't believe we made it back to our ship. Okay. Is that Brittle Hollow over there? Wow, yeah, it spit us out by that. So these are just like the remains. Quantum fluctuations, though. What could that mean? Wait, now that the tower's gone through here, maybe it's easier to enter? There's whatever this is. Come on. Come on. Just land. Oops. Good enough, man. Okay. What's in here? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Here we go. Okay, 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 okay. Get me inside whatever this is. Is this the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Okay, this is like a purple thing of the white thing we saw. Twin Embers Project Stone. Okay, so this is the symbol for Twin Embers, or whatever they said it was. This is just a... No, that's this structure, I think. Okay, maybe just put this down. I don't see a place to plug it in yet. Can I, like, rotate this? This looks like it wants to be pointing that way. Or maybe we have to, like, aim this entire structure at it or something? It's all so confusing. Welcome to the White Hole Station. Oh. Okay, so no, this isn't part of Brittle Hollow, is it? If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower will return you to the Brittle Hollow. Okay. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. So I guess that means we're not aligned? You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay, is this... This might... Does that mean that other platform we saw is like a warp pad thing? Because this looks exactly the same. Interesting. Oh, am I like aligning it? Just let me climb on the wall? No? Okay. Still lining up, maybe. It's giant steep. It's just kind of roads. These are landing pads. Oh, interesting. The hell is this? Return warp status charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Departure time, that. Arrival time, that. Oh man, I feel like the world's about to end, but I want to read everything. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it. Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said this piece of Brittle Hollow is as stable as any. But who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. So where are we? We're at the North Pole, okay. What the hell? The Hanging City is right below us. That sounds like the world ending. Where is it? I want to read this stuff. I don't want to be cut off. Ooh, what's over here? Quick, do research. Oh man, we just covered so much of the North Pole right at the end. Well, we know where we're going next. Embrace the sun. Okay. I mean, we've discovered so much. Maybe we have to wait till the quantum tower of knowledge goes through the black hole before we can access it? Because it seems like the gravity bridge is broken, which is an interesting problem. Alright, back up we go. I mean, there's still so much more to do at Brittle Hollow. I mean, I feel like we're just going to spend the rest of the week there. As soon as I remember where it was. There it is. Away! It's only 9 kilometers. I could walk that in real life. That's not that far. It's far, but I could walk it. Okay, let's see. We want to go to the North Pole. Slow down, 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 down. Towards the planet. Okay. Match the velocity. Back in. Just let us drift to it. I think you need to realize that you can't just gas it the whole time. Oh god, there's that structure over there. There's a lot to see here, it seems. Slow down, slow. Okay, don't slow down that much. Close enough. Here, can we land on the snow? The snow doesn't seem to collapse into the planet. That's our most successful space flight yet. Dang, I'm getting good. Okay, what's in these ruins? Who's a lot? Okay. Okay, I think I get how these things work. You basically get the little stones. This one will give you a text message. This essentially just gives you a projection of, I assume, where the text was written. That seemed to be the vibe I was getting when I was, like, editing last week's episodes. Yeah, what's this? To our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole Station, on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower. Although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Me too. I don't know how close it is to Winona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. What problem? It worked for me. Don't tell Cassava. Okay. Ooh. God. Is this figure meant to be like a Nomai? Yeah, because it's got the mask. And this is like maybe one of those transport tubes. This is me doing archaeology. Yeah, Hanging City is directly below us. Probably down there. Landing pad. Huh. The rings aren't up, so I imagine that means that the station isn't, like, set up to receive, I guess. Which means there's probably a way to set up the one back on Timber Hearth. Just have no idea where that station is that would send us there. Oh, wait. I just realized. Back on the warp station, it had one of those stone tablets. Jesus, we could read. We may need to get back there and take it here so we can read it. I mean, I suppose it would work at any one, but I guess that's the closest one, technically. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Is that what it's called? I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Let's see, what did they say? I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it like the violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic, to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. And then, imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Ho-ho, scientist humor. Boy, our log is filling up with so much stuff. Well, there's the lava moon. I mean, I'm going to hazard a guess and say that we shouldn't land there. It might just be a hazard. I don't know. Okay. Let's visit the hanging city, because that's where we have most immediate access to. And then I guess see if we can fall through the black hole again and make it to that warp thing. Ah, dang it. It's spitting us out. There's not really a way to reverse this, is there? Alright, well. Would that be the moon? No, that's the interloper. I wish there was a way to know. Would that be the quantum moon? Wait. It disappeared. No, it's over there. I guess this is how we track the quantum moon. Oh, God. You know, there is another way to get into the hanging city, I guess. We fall into it. Here we go. Ow. Alright, welcome to the hanging city. Oh, no. Black Hole Forge District. Eye Shrine District. Seems useful. Meltwater District. School District. That's lame. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm most interested in Eye Shrine. So that's with 3 of those things. 2 of those things. I mean, should be grateful to just see anything. Black Hole Forge controls. Sure, man. Yeah. Can we stop the black hole from doing its thing? Sure. What did that do? Ooh! Hello. Huh, that's on the ceiling. This is a confusing place. Ah, good. Oxygen. Okay, you can accept a scroll. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? And they got no leads. Hope they found one, because that sounds cool. Here we go. Can I take these out? Yeah, I can. Huh. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core, inspired by the vessel's warp core. Ooh, a lot of feedback on this one, apparently. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Okay. Wait, what was the original plan? We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Don't know what the vessel is. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I, and others, now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Okay. This is solution 2, so I kind of want to put it into this second wall here. I don't know if there's like something about putting these in the right order, but this sounds like this was the first one. That other scroll was the third. And maybe there's a scroll around here about solution number 1. Yeah, there we go. Anything else in here? I feel strange, trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. I will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this. Probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. This is maybe the way up to the Forge? I've already lost track of where the Forge was. Again, this sea is confusing as hell. We've only just begun. Okay, let's look at this scroll. Ah, there's a lot to see here. We're going to be spending a few visits. Alright, what's this? Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. Okay, so the vessel's on Dark Bramble? Again, I don't know what the vessel is. I assume it's what brought them here. Maybe the crash? My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Interesting. What Melray and I have learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Oh no, it's on Ember Twin. I was gonna say, we sort of saw an anglerfish through that giant bramble seed, but that we thought that came from Dark Bramble, not the Ember Twins. So, The The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Nope. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. I mean, we could search the city and see if it's here. Or go to Dark Bramble and see if it's there. No, come on. Back up. It's just this looming presence of, like, the time limit. Except I have no idea what that time limit is. Ah. I mean, I know... Oh, dear. Alright, well, we want to go up. There we go. I think we know how long the time limit is for how long until the sun explodes. It's about 22 minutes. Seems to be paused whenever you're talking to people. But as for how long parts of this planet exist for, who knows? Is this taking me outside? Yeah. Okay, well. That's the warp pad? No, it's just rocks. That's the warp pad. There's my ship. Okay. There is a second entrance into the Hanging City. Seems a bit more convenient than just sort of falling into the planet. Okay, back down. See what else we can find. Trees detected, that's good. Anything here? Some beautiful bones. Love the bones. This was the controls I'm standing on top of. The forge is way up there. Huh. I mean, we could like lower it and then raise it again and then race it and try to like land on it while it's moving upwards, but I don't know how reliable that is. Alright. This is kind of what I wanted. Oh, I guess those would have just taken me down here. That's fine. But what do we... You jerk! Watch where you're going. Man, alright, here we go. Okay. At least we came out already pointed at this thing. Slowly, slowly, slowly approach. Slowly approach. Can I land on this? Yes. Perfect. That's the way in. Is this just like a path around the thing? Yeah, okay. It was so simple. Why am I... Oh, God. No, that way, that way, that way. And then in. In. There's so much to understand. Okay. I want this. Nope, that one goes up. Look at the way the circles are moving. That goes in there. That'll start rotating the station. And then, as soon as those arrows line up... Whoosh. That's so cool. Okay, let's read this thing while we can. Okay, let's get the conversation first, and then I guess the context of where it was. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomaya arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Okay. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive at Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Poke. As Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke. The High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Oh, that sounds so cool. Alright. Where did this conversation take place? I'm gonna imagine on the warp platform or whatever it is. Or on Ember Twins. In the canyon. Okay. Really close to the sun. It's nice to know cacti grew here. Alright, well. This is probably the high energy station. What the hell is going on? Is there sand just moving from one planet to the other? Oops. I stepped out. Okay. Let's just refuel real quick. Thank you. Okay, where was our way in? Somewhere over here? Yeah, this looks like it. Here we go. Hopefully the hanging city is still there. We did fly across the galaxy, so we might not have heard it fall. Yep, still here. I imagine we don't have a lot of time left, though. Ooh. Oh no, the walkway's still there. And hop. Down. I don't know why they would build it like this. Is this really more convenient than an elevator? Yeah, these mean the exact same stuff. Okay, now that a chunk of the planet isn't gonna sideswipe us. Wow, scenic views from the core. Man, there's... Oh, that's ghost matter, isn't it? Yep. Can't go that way, it seems. Still enjoy the rest of it, though. Maybe there's a way we can fly around it. And there's stuff over there as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, a way up. Ghost matter detected nearby. There it is. What is the ghost matter? Is it like dead people? Is this just a sign that it's really haunted there? Okay, can I fly around the ghost matter? Oh. Got around it without even realizing. Yeah, that's all ghost matter down there. Oops. Sure, it's fine. Where's the ghost matter? Don't see it. Got a classroom. Let's see if we have time to read this. Lammy, explanation of festivals. Wait, this text looks different. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance to. Like a Nona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. Okay, let's take that out. I'm guessing based off of the music, we don't have long. How do I drop this? I don't want to come all the way back here just to like read one thing. Formation of this universe. Christ. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger, until one day, the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes. But it'll happen in someone else's someday. It's comforting. I mean, it's kind of happening in mine. That is a very red sun. Ooh, we don't got long. Not that I see anything else. Oh, man. The forge is just all the way up there. Maybe there's like a way I can work my way up there? I don't know. I mean, we don't have long. I don't think we're gonna... Oh, God. Like, I don't think we're gonna get up there in this run. Hello? Hello? What is going on here? Again, I don't think we have long, but let's see what we can find. At the very least, race our way back. Is this how we reach the forge? Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Okay. That poses an issue. I wanted to take that road. There is very little left of this planet. Okay. Well, we know we have this path now. Let's try it. See what happens. I imagine our gravity's just gonna suddenly flip. Yep. Yep. Land on this one. Ow. I landed on it. Alright. Yeah, it's all the chunks again. Can I explore these chunks in any capacity? Like, is there anything about these that are now accessible? Because they're now over here, and gravity doesn't seem to matter that much. Okay. This room. Yes. Okay. Oh, goddammit, there's not a scroll there. That one. Alright, let's go quick. That's the world's about to end music. Welcome to Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant Steep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. that's not correct. On your pilgrimage, the quantum moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our own clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. Oh god. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the quantum moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. What does that mean? Be curious on your journey. This is indicating which planet it's orbiting. That's the symbol for the quantum moon, so... Twins, the Eye, Deep Bramble, Giant Steep, our planet. No, that one's our planet. That one's Brittle Hollow. So right now it's on Brittle Hollow. Not that it matters. Can I see? No, it's just a black hole. Oh, I hear it coming. On its way. Ah, there's a scroll to look at. Yeah, it seems way easier to explore when it's gone through a black hole. Where's the sun coming? Oh, there it is. Hey, buddy. I'm a little further this time. Come and get me. Christ. I feel like we've learned so much, but also, like, not really. How are we supposed to land on the quantum moon? Do we come here, check where it is, and then hope it doesn't move by the time we try to reach it? Maybe it moves in a pattern. But it seems like we can track it with our scope. But that will have to wait till later. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back on Friday. Probably to go back to the planet, because there's more to see there. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, I hope you have a good Thursday, and goodbye.